like as
Yeah, she's not qualified to be a guidance counselor.
not a guidance counselor, an advisor or whatever it was.
Oh.
Like, she's like, no, it's basically, it would have been brainless work for her.
Mm.
She said, the way she said it, she said even the dean called her up to ask her to take the job.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I'm like, Wendi, you have to get as much skill as you can now. If this is a skill you just got done telling me you don't really know how to do, now's the time to go learn that skill, not later.
Right.
Like, you need to learn it. So at least you can learn it and say you don't like it. You can learn it. You can make a bunch of money. That's the whole thing, is that she can, I'm like, Wendi, and then you might as well do it to see if you even like it. She's like, well, it's not really what I like.
But she's never done it.
Right, but you've never done it. So you really don't know until it's like dentistry. Until you practice dentistry, you don't really know what it's like.
Exactly.
So I got her to do that, and then the other thing I was going to tell you is she asked me if Dave could come to the house for Mother's Day.
Oh, she asked you.
Yeah, if I would mind, and I said, of course I mind, don't bring him. I told her, I said, yeah, bring him. She texted me the other day, and I said, yeah, bring him, the more the merrier.
Why not? It's fun.
Yeah, I don't care.
Listen, I wouldn't care if you take the kids and her and Dave out on the boat. Her and Ella.
Oh, yeah.
And I pay like a fool just to help, and that's
we do. But, yeah, no, I told her, of course, bring him. I mean, I'm sure you'd rather him her go spend the day with him than you anyway. That's the best Mother's Day present you could have given me. Go spend the day with him.
You know what, I'm actually I'm happy. As you know, I'm super happy to hear that. So thank you.
Oh, yeah, no, I thought that would, that'd be your best Mother's Day present this year. Wendy wants to bring Dave.
Yeah.
She's developing a brain.
She's developing a brain, that's right. And you know what, I have to walk away from him. And good friends have been, but he's not, and both boys are not very good at fucking kissing, and it always makes one feel bad. It's kind of your boys, they're just not. The way girls are more kissy. So I said to her, Ben, I said, people who love you hug and kiss. I said, that's what Grandma and Grandpa always wanted to give a hug and a kiss. And I said, I always did that with my mommy and daddy, and I did that with my children, and I do that with my grandchildren. So he said, yeah, it's like Dave and Mommy. They're hugging and kissing all the time because they love each other. I said, yeah, I guess so. So, you can never hide anything in front of the children. Once they have a mouth, they open it up and they tell you everything.
Yeah. No, that's great. I mean, listen, Wendy just doesn't comprehend at all how lucky she is.
No, she doesn't.
It doesn't register in her head how lucky she is at all. No, but not even nothing. It's just, which is great. But at least she doesn't see herself as a victim anymore, which is great too.
I'm just happy to hear that she is spending more of her time with things. That's great.
Yeah, no, see.
All right, so now if we could fast forward back to where we ended the day yesterday, we heard the first call in which Charlie Adelson speaks to Catherine Magbanua. That was call D, right?
Correct.
Okay, and they were discussing an in-person meeting there. Did an in-person meeting take place between Charlie and Catherine Magbanua?
Yes, Charlie left from his mother's condo and drove to Catherine McBanua's work.
All right, and was that after the meeting that we saw the photo of the defendant and Charlie at the table speaking in low tones?
That's correct.
Okay, so after he leaves there, does he go straight to Catherine Magbanua?
He does. He goes straight to her.
All right, and was there an attempt to surveil that meeting as well?
There was.
Okay, and had Magbanua been under surveillance prior to this?
I believe we tried to get somebody over there, yes.
I mean, in general, during the course of the investigation, had she
Oh,
been
yes,
surveilled?
correct.
Okay.
I'm sorry, yes, she had been.
And as part of the surveillance on her, was law enforcement ever able to capture an image that included Mag Banois and the Lexus that she received
Yes,
during this?
that's correct.
Sometime during our time, right? Let me show you what I've marked as States 54. Recognize States 54?
I do.
What does that show?
It shows Catherine McBanois meeting with Charlie Adelson. She drove to his location where he was working that day, and he came out of the office, she got into the car with him, she parked behind him, and she got into his car, sat there for a little while, then they got out, and that's what the photo is showing them outside the car.
You have been evidence for States 54?
An objection?
When was this photo taken, if you know?
It was prior to the bomb. I don't remember the exact date.
Any objection to States 54, Your Honor?
Oh, well, I wouldn't be the one objecting at the funds.
Well, I'm not allowed to talk to them. I'm only allowed to talk to you.
States 54 isn't been made public.
All right, so sometime prior to the bump, we have this image taken, and is the vehicle back here the one that was previously in the name of Harvey Adelson but transferred over to Mag Banois?
Correct. The timing of this photo was during the wire. That vehicle was during the wire, I believe, was still currently registered to Charlie Adelson or Harvey Adelson. The
Okay.
Adelson family.
But we've heard evidence of it being transferred over to Catherine Mag Banois at some
That-
point, right?
That's correct.
Okay, so that's the car.
That is the car. It's a Lexus.
And then the meeting that we're about to talk about was at the Dolce Vita restaurant. Are you familiar with that?
I am.
And were some images taken there as well?
Correct.
Publishing 137, is this in front of the Dolce Vita restaurant?
It is after they exited.
Publishing 140.
Yes.
All right, and we heard from some agents yesterday about the attempts to capture and clarify their audio conversation inside that restaurant.
Okay.
Have you had an opportunity to listen to that recording?
I have.
Okay. And right before that meeting, we've got call E. Is that one just Mag Banois and Charlie Adelson planning this meeting where they're going to meet up?
That's
Call
correct.
E.
After he left the meeting at Monty's, he called her to discuss where to meet.
Okay, I think we can skip that one. And have we got the Dolce? Yep. This is going to be States Exhibit 116 being published, Your Honor. Oh, sorry.
then, after you drop them off, you go walk. If you drop them off, there's one. So this person had to they did a lot of time to make their calls, price to the school, details, business, team, knows who she is. And so they come to the office, might have work Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Wednesday, like, you know, it's probably either get on the beach or get in the office up there and my mom, my dad, so let's carry it on. You never know, so you know, no one's going to shoot out. I can say I a lot of I carried on. I mean, someone comes up to me. You carry on me right now? I think I'm going to start carrying one of my bags. Like, you know, a whole bit of someone comes up to me and they encourage you to do something to use. Someone comes up to me asking me for money for the house. Yeah, and when there's police show up, and there's the doctor, there's an oral surgeon standing there with a dead baby, and we're trying not to drive them. They're not going to come down to our day. I'm not just talking to anybody. I don't know much else. Not like someone some shit going on tattoos to your man. This is how you get it. Because people are going to come back. They go through trouble of taking my mom to answer that and then go away. So I got two options. They're not going away. Never come back. They ain't going away. Do all the things they did. Well, with the beard or with the badge? Well, I don't. Listen, if the badge comes up to you, tell them how many they are. Listen, if they want to charge you something, charge me. If not, I don't talk to college. Sorry. No, it's very simple. Like, if you're going to charge me, charge me. Yeah, but things have changed a lot. You know what's changed a lot? Here versus everywhere. So cops now, they have a fucking pension. When they retire, they're going to get a pension for the next 30 years. Medical, dental, and salary every month. They think that, you know, the money cameras that are here, fine. You know, I mean, they better be doing it in a place where there's not a chance that someone just have a camera pointing outside the military captions and where their desk is. What I'm saying is that this person is not going to go away. They can't be very equipped with details. Where the details come from. I don't know. The details come from. Well, because what is the thing? Okay, I'm going to tell them my brother. Tell them right now, no. They're going to say, can you prove it? And I'm going to say, no. You know what kind of stuff it is? I'm going to say, no. Can you prove your brother? No. How do you know it is? rented the apartment under their lease. So it's probably in the rent like you know, you're online, it's like $19, $29.99, find anyone you want. That's all you do, and it shows where they're registered at. And you look, and you go online, pull up a picture, and you sit outside, and you go pick it up, and that's what they're all about. Yeah. So,
Okay, in his example, in his run-of-the-mill example, okay, so you rent a car and I come to you and I say, hey, can I borrow that car that you rented in your name? For the whole weekend? Who rents a car and then doesn't use it on the weekend? You're going to rent a car on Friday and not drive it until Monday. Okay. And then you're going to lend it out to this guy? And he's like, of course that makes sense. Let me paint the picture for you, Katie. You rent a car, and I come to you and I say, hey, can I borrow that car that you rented? That would never happen. Rent your own car.
Yeah, if you rented it, but what if you were fucking out all weekend and you didn't know I took your car? I did something.
Yeah, what if you were out all weekend and you didn't even know I took the car that you rented, that you didn't need, that you just parked outside your house, and you left house for the whole weekend without your rented car? Yeah, okay, Charlie.
Yeah. My point is, I don't have any knowledge of what we're doing. Evidently, this person is pretending to or does. I don't want someone paying for this. He could. I wish it was.
Hey, Melissa, our favorite island hopper. I'm gonna drink something out of a coconut right now in your honor. Welcome back. Gwen, there's a transcript right on the screen. That's what the jury's looking at there. I guess it's small for you if you're using a cell phone. But I know this by heart, so it's just the recording of Charlie going through various options of what it could be. I mean, Charlie thinks that it's a Latin guy, and he's basically enlisting. He says, listen, if we pay, then they're going to come back next week. So I tell you what, get Sigfredo to kill this guy. Is basically the deal.
When it's set up, it's fucking and fucking FBI. And then fucking take this guy down and make him talk for 10 years because he's just having on and it's like, now, 17 what you serve 10 years in prison. Okay, this is person's mistake. People are start seeing it. As soon as they have him, you start rolling your tape out of my hair. So they're going to say, yeah, it's, you guys see it, it's that, and it has the story of what happened. There's just these police, or that's lying, or it's going to be, they're going to want to have like that, and they're going to check out anybody who found that channel. And then it's not going to be people when it's flying in to see what things come on. Okay. And then that's probably going to make a difference. I want to get the time. So I don't want to take off and just take that. This is my idea. I can't be funny. Contact. This is what I'm saying. I need money. So, you let them know. I know whoever this guy is, I don't know who he is. And these people are going to.
You need to fact check this, Patricia. Patricia says, "Hi Metrix, did you hear that during his time with Wendi, Jeff only went out of town once before and was on the exact date of the first attempt by a hitman and they hired the same car?" They didn't hire the same car. They didn't hire the same car at all. For the first trip at the beginning of June 4th, was it? I don't know. Same day Travis Alexander was murdered. They hired a Nissan Altima, not a, what was Jeff's cars? Shit. Well, he's got a different Nissan. And anyway, they took that back. They took it back before they left, and they ended up getting a blue Hyundai. So they did not. At no point did they have the same car. And even if they did, all right, there was no instruction. Jeff has a car that is about as commonplace as any fucking vehicle on any American street. What is the name of his Nissan? It's a 2004 Nissan Sentra. So he had a Sentra. There was a point where the killers hired a Nissan Altima that, yes, was silver also, like most cars or any other fucking hire cars, Japanese, four-door, saloon, silver, basic color, whatever, green, blue. It was not the same car. It was a Nissan Altima, and they took it back because Sigfredo already got a fucking ticket in it while he was in Miami, and they got a green Hyundai. So, no. Don't listen to those, wherever you got that information, Patricia, because wherever you got that information, it's fucking bullshit, okay? Not a chance. Not a chance. That's information for the simps. Kosher Style, they really should They should really consider employing Charlie as some kind of expert witness. All his statistical data. It was 1,000,000 to 1. He loves to say that. And I love how in the same sentence, in the same description about the same statistical, subject that he's talking about, he'll say 1,000,000 times, or 5 or 6 times, it was 1,000,000 to 1, and then he'll go straight and say it was 10,000 to 1. That's quite a difference. Would you rather take a bet on a 10,000 to 1 odds or 1,000,000 to 1? I mean, quite a difference. I guess neither of them are very likely, but 10,000 is about, I guess it's 100 times more likely, right? Diana C. Dianic. Welcome back, subscriber. TCM. Never stop. Never top of my feed. I must scroll and scroll. You buried Metrix. Yeah. YouTube favors the simps. Jeff was set up. There just wasn't any fucking attempt or instruction. Hey, Sigfredo, make sure you get a fucking car that looks like his. That was not part of it. Jeff has a car that is very, very common on any fucking car rental forecourt. It's a standard saloon. I mean, his would have been too old to be a hire car, pretty much. I believe that the Prius, which looks nothing like a Sentra, no one's denying that there was an attempt to, I don't know if set Jeff up. Listen, okay? This is real simple. There was no realistic attempt by the Adelsons to make Jeff actually go down for the murder. Could it have happened? Maybe. People get wrongfully accused, but there would have been there would have been just enough. He would have been a person of interest, okay? They're fucking going up and they say, oh, hey, we gotta go and check out this Jeff guy. Where's his cell phone? Oh my God, he's leaving town. He's on the run to Tennessee. We better send over our guys there and focus on that. Now, as far as the planning goes, that would have taken the eyes of law enforcement in the direction of Jeff for however long a time it would have taken for the cops to go, oh, look, it wasn't him. That's it. That's it. There was no attempt to hire a car that looked like Jeff's. And Lawyer John Singer. Let's look him up. I've never heard of him, but I don't give a fuck if he's a lawyer. I'm not a lawyer, and I know better. Adelsons just used Jeff, says Matthew Taormina. The Adelsons just used Jeff to muddy the waters during the early days of the investigation. Yeah, that's all it is. People love to come on the little YouTubes and say, it appears there was an attempt to hire a car that looked like blah, 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 blah. Because it sounds fucking interesting, right? For all the simps. Matt Taormina says, true, I don't think the car was planned. I think it was purely a coincidence, one of the few actual coincidences in this case. Well, yeah, but, you know, again, what the fuck is the coincidence? There was a Nissan, a Hyundai, and a Toyota. One was silver, one was blue, one was green. Greeny silver, whatever. Silver pine mica. They're three different brands of cars. So the only coincidence is that they had a four-door Japanese saloon, which, as we know from going to any car rental website, is the majority of the fleet. Right? You know? Yeah, they got a Chevy Malibu. Yeah, they got this and that. They got a Ford Taurus. But most of it is Japanese four-door saloons, like a Toyota, like a Hyundai, like a fucking Nissan.
it's like, yeah, I thought this was around, you guys were together, and I popped in and walked out. Like, that's a different story. That's disrespectful. So, what?
I mean, you know, it's just as a slight extension on the coincidence, dumb luck, you know. I know it's not the most widely driven popular car in America, but imagine if someone said, hey, Jeff Lacasse owned the most popular car in America. And hey, look at this. The Killers rented the most popular car in America. This must have been on purpose. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing that came up in My Cousin Vinny. You know, the whole thing was, you know, is it a 1964 Buick Skylark or a 1963 Pontiac Tempest? I mean, those two do look alike. You know, unlike a Prius and a Nissan Sentra. Yes, Caledonian Celts. The whole thing about this is how deep the planning goes, right? Jeff and Wendi go to Gainesville. Wendi, on purpose, after months of leaving breadcrumbs all over the place that she's been cheating and just baiting Jeff to challenge her about it. After months, fuck off. After months of that, fuck off. After months of that, took her to they went to Gainesville, and she left out her planner with on the table open with all Daniel Sack, in the hopes that Jeff will have a difficult conversation to Wendi at Gainesville that she can then go to Jane back in Tallahassee on a fucking, I need to speak to a friend, I need to tell you about this jealous rage that Jeff went into, so that fucking Jane will be able to come into the interview room and have that jealousy, that rage fresh in her mind, so that it will be very easy for Wendi to look at Jane and say, Jane, who could have done this? And are they going to come after me? Or my kids? Or who's next? Yeah, no one's denying that. The only thing we're saying is bullshit is this thing that people keep fucking talking about with the killers were told to get a car that was the same as Jeff. Boring!
Did you hear Mr. Adelson offer some rental car examples in this recording?
I did.
Was it public knowledge that a rental car had been used in this murder at that time?
No, it was only released at a green Prius. We were looking for a green Prius.
Did you ever hear either of the parties in this recording say Sigfredo Garcia?
No, did not.
Was he referenced in this recording?
Was he referenced?
Yeah. Who did they mean? He would be happy I have you on salary.
Yes, that's who they were referencing that particular moment.
No
Correct.
bad, he doesn't have any bad feelings toward me, does he, with that reference, Garcia?
That's correct.
Did the surveillance that was being conducted around this time shed any light on the relationship between Catherine Magbano and Sigfredo Garcia at this time?
Yes, at this time they were actually back together and they were living together in a house with their children, or condo.
Is the word extortion used in this recording?
No.
Okay, what about blackmail?
Yes.
All right, tell us about the next call, please. Call F.
Call F is as Mr. Adelson is leaving Dolce Vita after meeting with Ms. McManwin, he calls Donna Adelson at 4:56 p.m.
All right, publish call F, please.
Judge, can we get instruction 2.6 read?
One moment.
Is that regarding the use of the transcript as an aid, Your Honor?
Yes, sir.
No objection.
Members of the jury, you are about to hear recorded conversations. These recorded conversations are proper evidence and you may consider them just as any other evidence. You are also being furnished transcripts of the recorded conversations. The recordings are the evidence and the transcripts are provided to you only as a guide to help you follow as you listen to the recordings. The transcripts are not evidence of what was actually said or who said it. If you notice any difference between what you hear on the recordings and what you read in the transcripts, you must rely on what you hear and not what you read. You may continue.
Thank you, Judge. Back to State's Exhibit 99, call F.
Hey, honey, how are you?
Hey, what's going on?
I'm sitting and watching the boys at their tennis clinics. They're having a wonderful time.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I was concerned because I thought they'd only enjoy the private lessons, but they're having fun because, you know, there's 6 kids on the court, so they're all at the same level, so they're having fun with them. It's great.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
That's really
So,
good.
how's your day going?
It's good. It's good. I'm just leaving espresso coffee with a friend. And, yeah, it's good. I'm actually gonna, maybe, everything's good.
Everything? Yeah, everything's fine.
Yeah, and they, just fucking around with relationship advice, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we should make her mind see me tomorrow, actually, too. She had to go back to work. So I think she's gonna come, maybe to my office tomorrow or another office I can talk to. I gave her some good advice.
Yeah,
And she's just sleeping on it.
okay. Okay.
So,
Yeah.
relationships are not easy.
No, they're not. They're not.
So that's it. So everything's fine anyway. It's,
No.
without a doubt, it's fine. Yeah, no question in the world.
Okay.
I would not,
Perfect.
no, I can talk to you more about it, but,
Yeah.
I mean, if you want, you can always come up to the, well, you're gonna be hanging out with Dad tomorrow, right?
Yeah, tomorrow, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Thursday, Dad is off, yeah. We're gonna be doing a lot of stuff for the holiday, getting the dinner ready, and a lot of recipes, and a lot of cooking, and that's always a rough holiday to cook for. It's not an easy one, but, not like Thanksgiving.
Bringing 10 lobsters and nobody complains.
You're probably right, no one was like, well, it's only us and the kids and Dave, because, Dave doesn't have children.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it's just, the boys and us and Dave.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So, do you think everything will be good for, Saturday night? The dinner should go well?
Yeah, I think June, well, you know, June's trying out for the Young Adult Cheerleaders.
Oh, no, it's just.
Yeah, no, she's actually,
a dancer?
oh my God, she's an awesome dancer. She made it to the 5th round last year and got cut in the last, like, literally, like, when they have it down to, like, 60 girls and they take 45. Like, you can imagine how many girls try out for it.
Oh, yeah, I've seen it on TV, it's the tryouts, it's like,
Yeah, there's like
hundreds of girls. And they're all really good dancers.
Yeah, no, June's an awesome dancer. She goes to dance class like 3 days a week, and she's been training really hard. And she's actually probably trained too hard because she pulled her hamstring like 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
So no, she could do like head kicks and like double turns and splits, and no, she's been a dancer literally her whole life, dancer.
Ah.
So she made it. Well, she's her 3rd time trying out, but she made it last time to the 5th round, which is the final round, and didn't make it. It's always been her dream. So Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday when?
Well, she's going to try out
Well,
Saturday.
that's not yours, you have to, one second, you have to go back and get your racket, honey. That should be gave you, just that you use, go back and get your new 2 rackets, because yours are too small.
I'm sorry.
So after the
Yeah.
Dalton tryouts, she's going to come to. She may come. What time is it?
Well, both times we want to do it early because the kids don't stay up too late. So 5:30.
Yeah, because I'm planning on being up in West Palm at like 11. So I'll get done racing 11 to 12, 12 to 1 to 2, home by 3:15.
Well, just tell me if you're in the town because I'll set the table for her.
Yeah, I'll find out if
Let me
she's
know.
coming or if she's going to, maybe I have to have her just drive herself after the tryouts.
Okay, if she's coming.
Just depends, I mean.
Then-
Yeah, I mean, she may get out at 5 and be in like gym clothes. And if that's the case, she's not obviously
Right.
going to drive at gym clothes. She may have to shower. So
Okay,
that's the only reason why she wouldn't come, otherwise she will come.
okay. No, I understand. It's not a problem. You'll just let me know because I'll set the table. That's for one more.
I'm excited for her. I hope she makes it.
Yeah, oh my gosh, that's a very exciting thing.
Well, that's how she knew. That's how she knew Lauren's sister.
Oh, okay, hold on one second. Guys, wait a minute, I have to ask Pat something to you. I have to see if the coach can take them on Monday. Let me just run out to the court for a second. I'm gonna call you right back, honey, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
All right, and does she call him right back?
Yes, she does.
Publish call G, please.
Yeah. Hi, honey, sorry about that. I had to schedule it for Monday.
Yeah.
So,
That is good. I just, so I hung out with my friend, and she's gonna sleep on some stuff, and then she's gonna come tomorrow to either my office or Thanos' office and tell me how it works. Yeah, how she's like that. So I'll talk to her tomorrow. I wish her the best of luck.
yeah.
Anyway.
You think she'll be okay? Is that what you want?
Yeah. I told her, I mean, I explained it to you, but really, should either go one or 2 ways.
Right.
So, she's gonna be one or 2 of us.
Yeah.
But that's
How you want it.
Yeah.
It would be best for her.
Yes, honey, you can.
Fine. All right, Charlie. I'm about to
Like,
go.
yeah, you're welcome. Should I?
Yeah, just,
And I hope your dad has a good day at the office.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because, I like him to have a good night's sleep. So,
Yeah.
he works a long day, so he don't fit.
That I totally would not worry about.
Wait a second, listen, honey, just put the brothers on that. Give me a minute. Wait till she finishes and then you'll go on. You don't think so?
Yeah, no, without a doubt.
Okay, I hope so.
Things nothing to worry about.
Now,
No.
so you'll be at the office, you'll be around all day tomorrow?
From 11 to probably by 3 up to dawn.
Oh, really? It's done for the day?
Well, and then I go to the parents' office.
Oh, Dana, gotcha.
Yeah.
I
I know that I can see this area, like I-30 and 95.
very crowded.
Oh my God, the traffic, to go from like, I mean, literally, for me to go from like, you know, on this game to like, all the way to like 95, the same amount of time it takes me to go from my house to South Beach.
Wow.
Just the east-west. It's
Yeah.
to go to South Beach from Fort Lauderdale, because if you're in Miami, you can go to the highway. I mean, it's all like 2 school things. Yeah. Alright,
That's, no, that's, you know, I'm just looking at that. I'm pushing as high as it happens. That's the sweep of these, of the swing. So, not pushing that much. The old grandma. Oh my, I love you.
I would worry about absolutely nothing.
Really?
Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
I love this with Charlie. Oh, you know, I would worry about absolutely nothing. He doesn't know. He's worried himself. He just doesn't want to look like things are coming undone. He doesn't want to go to his mother and say, "Oh my God, this is terrible. Our plan, it's broken. What are we going to do?" I would worry about nothing.
Well, if your theory is correct, you don't.
Oh, I love this bit where Donna has doubts. He's trying to smooth it all out. I would worry about absolutely nothing. And then Donna's like, you know, Charlie's expecting Donna to trust him implicitly and go, "Oh, I should worry about absolutely nothing because you're such a good maestro and you've got it all sewn up in a neat little bow and you're going to handle it because you've been threatened before and know what to do. Good job, my street thug son." You know, but she doesn't. She doesn't agree with him implicitly. She actually questions him. And there's this big pause in Charlie after she says, "Well, if your theory is correct, like, it might not be. And you might not know what the fuck you're talking about. This is serious, shit boy." You know, listen to her. Charlie goes, "I would worry about absolutely nothing." Expecting Donna to be like, "Oh, I've got such a good criminal son." But she doesn't do that. She questions him and says, "Well, if your theory is correct, then that will be, you know, we don't know that." Mr. Adelson, well, a big pause. "Well, listen, I mean, you have to realize something. It does them no good." Who's them, Charlie? Because it's great for the FBI. It does them a lot of good, Charlie. It does them plenty of good. Listen to the big pause in Charlie after Donna doubts him. It's fucking hilarious.
Not pushing that much. The old grandma. Oh my, I love you.
I would worry about absolutely nothing.
Really?
Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, not.
Well, if your theory is correct, you don't know that.
Well, look, I mean, if you have to realize something, it does them no good.
Yeah.
You have to realize something. It's so condescending, isn't it? Listen, you have to realize something. You have to try and cram what I'm telling you into your tiny little brain. You have to try and realize something here, Mom. You know, I'm going to teach you. I have all the facts and knowledge and street knowledge. That's what I do because I'm on both sides of the tracks. I'm a dentist, but I'm a criminal. I'm a dentist, but I'm a criminal. Listen to it again. I just love the pause. You can tell that it's extremely out of character for Donna to show this kind of doubt in his assurances. Oh, I would worry about absolutely nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Not pushing that much. The old grandma. Okay, I love you.
I would worry about absolutely nothing.
Really?
Yeah, I'm telling you. It's not.
Well, if your theory is correct, and you don't know that.
Well, look, I mean, if you have to realize something, it does them no good.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, there's nothing. They're not going to gain anything. There's going to be a situation. It's not like, listen, it's not like you've ever threatened anybody or hurt anybody. So,
No.
you know, the thing is this: is that they're not hiding who they are.
Right, not at all.
Not at all. So,
That's why I had that other supposition.
what's that?
That's why my thoughts were different.
Yeah, I mean, it's not really hidden who they are. And the whole thing is weird. I mean, the whole thing is very weird because it's the kind of thing that that can easily be traced. They can easily be caught. And they easily will have charges put against them for that. Honestly, extorting people is like up to 10 years in prison. I don't know, why they would just make it so easy to, really stupid. It's not that secret.
Yeah.
So, no, I think it's something that can be dealt with very, it's not that bad.
Okay.
It could be a lot worse. The police reference didn't do it like that.
Yeah.
So,
All right, sweetie pie. I will talk to you maybe tomorrow during the day or night. You'll let me know.
Sounds good.
Everything is good for the dinner.
that's fine. I'll see you later, okay?
Okay,
Goodbye.
bye. Bye.
Just before we move on, let's go to the cars. Goddamn cars. Yeah. Here they are. Side by side. I just want everyone to take a moment. Just take a moment. Take as long as you need, okay? Hey. You need to tell Sigfredo. You need to tell Sigfredo to get a car. Get the same car as Jeff. It has to be the same one. Yeah, it has to be the same one. Tell him to get 3 different ones. All the different colors. And make sure it's the same car. Oh, yeah, we're gonna get that, Jeff. Oh, we're gonna get that, Jeff, because we're gonna pick the same car. Come on. I mean, do you need anything else? Do you need anything else than what you're seeing right here? Fuck's sake.
Let's go to the next day, please. April 21st, 2016. Are there any calls on that date?
Yes, there are.
Okay, tell us about call H.
Call H is between Catherine McVanwa and Sigfredo Garcia. It is at 8:17 in the morning.
A heinous whistling sound. Okay. What, when Pat Sanford is playing? I wonder what that could be. Are you sure it just wasn't on the recording of Donna and the Swings? That was a bit of a whistle.
Publish call H, please.
Okay, Derek, but was it just when the recording of Donna was playing, because that she and a playground with a squeaky swing? I mean, is the whistling, the heinous whistling, present when we are in the courtroom talking to Pat Sanford?
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something right now, and I'm gonna make it very clear. I'm gonna make something very clear because you're talking belligerent bullshit. I'm gonna make something very clear, okay? Why? Because you don't know how to apologize because you were wrong, okay? This is the same thing that happened last time. Listen, I have a more pressing matter that I have to attend to. Okay?
I don't feel secure because you take care of everybody else. Where's my security people? When are you gonna settle for me? When is that gonna happen? Because I feel like everybody else gets the special attention, and they say, you go figure it out. You go figure it out. You figure out the kids. You figure out life.
Katie, you're doing this again. This is the same shit. I've been here. I've never felt happier. We were so happy. We were so happy. Oh my God, Katie. All right, man. All right. Then fine. Then go. Whatever. Fine, go. If that's what you need to do to make yourself happy, then I'm not gonna hold you back.
Why does it have to go back to square one? Do you know how bad I feel? It's like, again, I feel
Listen.
It's always, no! I swear to God. It's just like, I should just go somewhere because it's like you're basically
do that.
over.
Do that.
You're over. You're gonna tell me I'm gonna make a phone call.
I'm not making that fucking phone call. Just look, Katie, yeah.
I'm on edge, and I'm gonna be on work on edge today. You don't think that the heat that
I'm pretty sure somebody will come by to food, you know, make it go better. Just Katie, listen, listen. I just want you to fucking have a pussy between your legs and act like you have. If you want to fucking do what you want to do it. I'm gonna take care of I'm gonna take care of this fucking problem. I'm gonna take care of this fucking problem. And then
you're not even listening.
because it lets you know the better of the man. Man, just stop talking on the phone, man.
You're not even listening. Why does she do this? It's the same when she says wobbling. Wobbling. She really breaks down those syllables. You're not even listening. You're wobbling. Wobble.
Bye.
All right. Is there another call between Magbano and Garcia that day?
There is. There's one
Just a couple minutes later.
a couple minutes later, almost immediately following them hanging up. It was at 8:36.
Okay. Publish call I.
I think just in case, I think like you have to pay for everything for the balance is $65.70.
I have to pay for it?
Like, I think, you remember that I wrote it down, the amount that you're supposed to put,
You can pay for
but
it?
I'm not sure if it's $60.57 or $65.70.
I'm trying to get a secured credit. Is there any way you could pay for it?
I'm just telling you, I don't remember if it's either one of those numbers.
Well, you're picking them up today, so.
Huh? The what?
You're picking them up today, so you'll find out when you get there.
The amount that I gave you on a piece of paper, I don't know if it's $60.57 or $65.70.
Got it.
Okay? So there's no credit cards that I can use in the school. So it makes no sense. Got it?
Understood.
Can you believe how dense she is here? She's like, oh my god, I don't know the phone number of the guy with the bump, so I gotta work out how to communicate with Sigfredo and ask him what the last 4 digits of the phone number. The last 4 digits of the phone number are 6570, I believe, but she can't remember if it's 65, 60, 57, or 6570. Like the phone number. So she says, yeah, I gotta get those kids. You know how kids, they need clothes? And what does she say exactly here? It's so funny. It's such a terrible code. I don't remember. Okay. Yeah, hello, yes. I don't remember if it was, I think just in case, I think like you have to pay Ethan's clothes, like because the balance is $65.70. I have to pay for it? Like I think you remember, like I wrote down the amount that you're supposed to put. You can't pay for it? But I'm not sure if it's 60.57 or 65.70. I'm trying to get a new... Garcia's like, I'm trying to get a secured credit card. Is there no way you could pay for it? Good luck with that secured credit card, Garcia. Yeah, I'm sure there's a long line of people waiting to give you credit. Magbanoa, I'm just telling you, I don't remember if it's either one of those numbers. Garcia, well, you're picking them up today, so... Magbanoa, huh? These fucking ass clowns. You're picking him up today, so you'll find out when you get there. And then she's like, the amount that I gave you on the piece of paper, I don't know if it's 60, 57, or 65.70. Got it. Took you a while.
The amount that I gave you on a piece of paper, I don't know if it's $60.57 or $65.70.
Got it.
Okay? So there's no credit cards that I can use in the school. So it makes no sense. Got it?
Understood.
Alright, so $65.70. Is that a reference to the phone number on the piece of paper that was handed to Donna Adelson?
It is. The undercover's last 4 digits is 6570 on his cell phone.
And that number was handed on a piece of paper to the defendant.
Correct.
And that number was given on the Dolce Vita recording from Charlie to Katie.
Correct.
Okay, and now Katie to Garcia.
That's correct.
Okay. What is call J?
Call J is the same day on the 21st. It's Charlie Adelson to Catherine McBanwell at 9:31 a.m.
Publish J, please.
Wow, I think that might be my favorite Georgia Kappelman hair. God. Wow. Doesn't she look great in this sort of mochaccino by Moschino or Moschino. Wow. She must have a personal hairstylist in her house. There's no way. I need Michelle here. I need Michelle to tell me exactly how that was done and how many people it took to do it. Because it's incredible. It's like a sculpture. In fact, I want to call one of those special bakeries that can make novelty cakes and just have them make me a cake in the shape of Georgia Kappelman's head with her hair. Just a hairy cake. Beautiful. Ooh.
Hey, what's up?
Right. That.
Good morning.
Hi.
I found a tree. What's that?
You did?
I found a tree, a little bonsai tree.
I want one.
You want to come?
Okay, Katie actually thinks he's talking about bonsai trees. Oh, I want a bonsai tree. They're so cute and little. I mean, they can't even do basic code for weed. How did they think they were going to do a murder code? I found a tree. Already, that statement has some issues. You don't find a tree. You go to a tree that you knew was there. Why? Because it doesn't fucking move. You know why? Because it's a tree. I suppose you can move a bonsai tree around. I found a tree, a little bonsai tree. Oh, I want one. Do you want to come by the office? Like legit, a real one though? She literally thinks it's a bonsai tree, like in the Karate Kid. I've got to prune. It's good luck, says McBanower. Amazing. They can't even get this right.
Like legit, a real one, girl.
Bonsai. I found a tree. What's that?
You did?
I found a tree, a little bonsai tree.
I want one.
So you want to come?
Like legit, a real one, girl.
I've got to prune. I'll work on it. I'm gonna go to my office.
Or whatever. Me and Ninja's office. I have to pay rent. Yeah, I'm picking up a corner.
A quarter.
Yeah.
You should get the whole block.
I know. I get a corner of the office. Don't care if I'm going to be trying to manage. Hold on, give me one second. Just okay, whatever. Let me change the rest of the video. So
See if you want to come by, I'd like to give it to you.
yeah, what time though?
That's 2 o'clock.
What time are you there?
I'll be at my office from 11 to probably like 3 o'clock. I gotta start heading up to Weston.
Oh, shit. That's not really popular, because I'm here. I have a
My
lot
office.
anything.
My office or Weston?
Huh?
My office or Weston?
I'm saying, yeah, it's gonna be impossible. Because I have
Either one.
to get kids today.
What time do you pick the kids up?
Like around before 6.
Before 6?
Yeah.
You don't have,
Be there till 6, but I usually don't have to go until 5:30, 5:35.
there's no way to come up and see me before 6 o'clock today.
No, but they can hear. I'm like electrical and meeting and I got to wait from the room.
Are you at work?
Yeah, of course. How are you doing?
Alright.
How did I do in my life? Unfortunately, money doesn't follow the tree.
Oh, I thought it did.
I wish. You got it. Yeah. Anyways, I don't think that's the best idea, regardless.
You're talking over here, so I know.
Huh? Yeah, I know.
Alright.
I really don't. Like, one or some stuff, and I don't know. You still haven't heard from these people, right?
What's that?
You still haven't heard from these people?
Or they came by on Monday.
No, I haven't heard from them. Morning.
No, I'll put another call into them.
No, no, I said,
No.
good have you and
No.
responded to you.
Please do.
It's
The only
weird.
choice is, yeah, really fucking weird. The other choice is, I would say the postcard in anyway. It's got the pool, it's got the food, it's got music, it's live there anyway. So call them, I'll find out what it is, and I got you.
No, it's not bad. I really mind
Sorry.
it.
It's fine, I totally forgot about it. I not forgot, I did call them yesterday. I'll put another call today, just tell them some recommendations for it.
Yeah, but I was planning before, I don't think myself a day too, regardless, it would be a good investment.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Given,
Because like,
given,
I was seeing different properties, and then I was asking, I was like, oh, do you think that would be a good investment? And he said, no, that's so pretty stupid, it's truly, you know, not like everything, for this house.
alright, I got what you're saying.
It's, but he is gonna look into a couple of things, a couple of properties regarding that, and find out, what's going on. And then
Yeah.
I guess I'll go from there, because, you know, you can't just jump into like stuff you don't even know.
You can't jump to a property you don't even know.
Exactly. Like,
If it's
if
either
you're
the
gonna
property.
like it, you know, how is the security gonna be, and, you know, is it gonna third class of security, or just there's a lot more into it, so. I'm trying to do the research for that.
Trying to help you, it's usually when these properties come up, I mean, it's being out to everybody.
Exactly.
You can't just
But
have,
then I don't think that's the case. Like, I feel as if, like it was posted incorrectly. And it's just like, I mean, you know, some people buy it, some people don't.
yeah.
So it's like, you know, you put a lot of fish in there and the few, right? So fishing.
Yeah,
You throw the chunks out, yeah, they're all gonna come out.
yeah, you put a chum and a bunch of fish come and then run and jump on it. I mean, I kind of think that,
Yeah, but for the pricing, it's like it was absurd. So it, you know, it's unsellable.
way too high for prices, right?
Yeah, of course, that's crazy. Like, who pays that much?
Yeah,
I mean, if
no.
they really wanted to get something, like they would afford it, they would afford it, you know?
Yeah, hang on 1 second, Danny's gonna ask me a question. Danny, no, sorry about this, it's an important call. What's up? Yeah, short change? Right, and I gave you 150 on top of it.
Yeah, I left the check. Yeah, I left the check up here. Hold on a sec. No just dropped yet, Danny. Alright. This one? And this one. Which is that? Which is better? You know what the size is. 109 versus 89? It's the same shit. You're going to replace it in 2 years anyway, right? Let's get the one for 89. You know now. Yeah, I think I need 5 for the house. 5 of the, yeah. Plus. Okay. No. Alright. Okay. 5-7. You want me to do the check today? Okay, let me know when you do it, and I do the check. So you have to pressure clean first to get this dirt off, and then you just paint over the top of it? Okay? Yeah. Okay. Hang on. Okay. 94.7. Oh yeah, plus tax. Yeah, no problem.
I have to get a shake down.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you, Nancy. Okay. Thanks. Okay. But yeah, it was just crazy that it's so nice that you're in real estate now.
Yeah, no.
It's just so crazy that
Like it's giving me a lot more knowledge about everything. So.
No, real estate's a great profession. I mean, honestly, it's one of those things the sky's the limit.
Microbial Dance Party asks, did you guys decide if Donna was going to testify? The leading vote was that yes, she will testify and that she was always planning to. Second place was the vote that said she won't testify, but she was originally planning to. But the large majority, the significant majority, was in favor of yes and always yes.
You get in with the right people and start getting the right stuff, and you do extremely well.
Yeah, I'm learning as I go. I mean, I'm thinking, like I told him, to do my research and stuff about things, and then I try to ask advice too, like coming from somebody else's point of view. Like, okay, so like if somebody was to offer this amount of money, I start looking at the listings, I start looking at like possible scenarios or locations somebody could be at, and then, hopefully I have a lead.
Was someone shocked that that listing came up?
Of course, especially for that amount.
Well, it's that amount and that location.
And it's like it's not an amount that like somebody would just put out, like these are like $1 million houses over there.
Yeah.
Like it would have been more. So.
Yeah.
I just don't want any falls, so it'll waste my time.
But you don't think alarm bells went off everywhere?
Not that I know of, because it's like if the person was very interested about it and knew like a lot about the property, yeah,
right.
It would have been a totally different story. It would have been a done deal, and like things would have been signed, and it would have been over. But
yeah.
it seems to be. There's one or two scenarios which I'm trying to figure out right now. Since I'm still new, still trying to figure out how.
That's what the thing is that property came with the full listing. Like, it came with.
Yeah, with all the information, you
With
get,
all the
you get all
information.
of that stuff in MLS, you know, you get all the information and the demographics of everything.
So,
But then again, you can have a listing everywhere, everything's accessible.
yeah, I mean, it's just, it's crazy. It's like, I mean, it came with everything but pictures.
That's kind of good. We send out
Yeah.
pictures for everything.
Yeah, no, it was so pictures.
Yeah.
But anyway,
So if anyone doesn't know what's going on, I mean, you know, Katie's telling Charlie, and Charlie's asking him, so did you get, what did he say? I don't remember the code, but out of code, he's saying, did you tell Sigfredo about what happened? And was he surprised? You know, he's trying to work out if Sigfredo knows anything about this. It's so funny. It's so funny. I really don't think he's even close to accepting it's the police, but Charlie does this. He has this thing, which is so dangerous if you're a crazy fucking murderer. He really doesn't want it to be the police, right? He doesn't want it to be the police. So he actually works and forces himself to believe his preference, which is that it's not the police. Which is quite a funny thing. And it's not really about being caught and getting life in prison. If it is the police, then that would cause him narcissistic injury, right? That would be a surefire indicator that you didn't come for the perfect plan, and you're not the maestro, and you're nothing, and you don't know what the fuck you're doing. And there's a resistance, there's a pushback against that. Not because he's, well, I'm sure he would be worried about the police, but it's less about, if you were just worried about getting caught, right? If you were just like, oh man, it could be the police. If it's the police, I go down forever, and oh no, this is really bad. You would give it your consideration. But Charlie's different. He's got this resistance to giving it his consideration, even when all indicators are showing, hey, it could be the police. He's like, no, it must be Sigfredo, it must be Latin King. And he just chooses, against all of his interests of protecting himself and his family, to continue to believe that it's the fucking Latin Kings. It's fascinating. You know, it's pathological, right? The act, within the act of him protecting his self-image, he is willing to put himself in a position of increased serious risk. It's more important for Charlie to continue to believe I did the perfect plan and we didn't get caught because I'm fucking really good at this. It's more important for him to believe that than it is for him to protect himself and his family. And that's pathological, right? I mean, it's a really good example that probably a lot of us are familiar with without a murder situation. But this one is in an extreme murder situation. It's great. That's the fucking, I like that.
So let me find out first, we're going to property and then we'll...
Mary Claire, hello. Nicole, hello. Good to see you guys.
From there.
to be very honest with you, I'm not very interested in buying property. I think you buy a property like that, this is the thing. You buy a property like that duplex that you're talking about, it just becomes a headache for life.
Yeah, but then it's like,
stop.
but you don't want to get stuck either in a situation where...
You know, and he's like, oh, I don't even want to buy a property like that, because you know why? You buy a property like that and it becomes a headache for life. What he means is, if we pay this $5,000 to this street thug who's not nobody or nothing, right? He's going to be back next week asking for 10 grand. Then he's going to come back next month and ask for 20. You know? And this is from a guy that would later go on to say that without seeing the killers, without seeing anybody, just Magbanua alone, he handed over $138,000 in cash.
And it's called like a pocket listing, meaning that someone's able to list the real estate beforehand. But what ends up happening is that, okay, say you get that property, great deal and everything. It becomes, you get the wrong people in there, it becomes a problem for life. I've had this with other properties. Okay? It becomes a lot of excuses, and then they move in, and then next thing I want to pay that for the rental property. And you're like,
But how that's not the case, that's the problem. If that's not the case for the client, then, you know, that's what I'm saying, there's always false leads. You know, you get people that like, oh, the problem, then, oh yeah, well, no, okay, I don't really need it. And it's like, you can honestly work for nothing.
well, I think it's one, it's without a question, it's one of the things. Either a false lead, someone just wasting your fucking time, or get the wrong tenant in there with your rental property, and it goes ahead and it becomes, you know, let's say even they move out, let's say they take a little vacation. Next thing you know, and you don't know because you're not at the property all the time.
Of course.
And their little cousin, while they're on vacation, is like,
Moved in.
it moved in, it's like, hey, guess who I am? You do da-da-da-da-da, and then next thing you know, his friend shows up and says, hey, guess who I am? I need this. And then they're constantly breaking things, and they're constantly.
Yeah, this always happens, Charlie, with, you know, they're discussing the extortionist, but they're trying to do it with rental properties. Hey, imagine this guy moves out of the house and takes a little vacation, and then his cousin moves in. And he's like, hey, I need this, and oh... and then when his cousin moves out, the cousin's brother moves in. Oh... It would be, I think, you know, just don't talk on the phone, you know. Do what Brian and Denise Winchester did. You go out to a remote location where you do not fear parabolics anymore. You pat each other down for wires, and then you whisper real quiet, you know. Don't talk on a phone.
Not get your door fixed, and it becomes they will never ever, it'll be like a leech that never leaves you.
Well, hopefully that's not the case. That's why I need to get everything clarified first. That's why I do all the background checks and everything, make sure like a person really does want it before I even go forward with, you know, trying to look for the property for them. Or else I'm going around and around.
Has Katie gone back to actually talking about real estate? Well, hopefully that's not the case. That's why I need to get everything clarified first. That's why I do all the background checks and everything. Make sure, like, a person really does want it before I even go forth of. Before I even go forth of? Okay. What are you, a fucking, you know, medieval knight? Go forth of. You know, trying to look at a property for them, or else I'm going around and around for nothing. I mean, that...
Hey, bro,
Oh, thank you, Christine. Yeah, this is a great way to support the channel. If anyone wants to support the channel, you can at buymeacoffee.com/TrueCrimeMetrix. And that's great. Thank you, Christine. What did Christine say? What did Christine tell us? Something funny, I'll bet. Something real sweet. Christine says, we really should keep a list of Charlie's top 10 quotes. What do you think my computer's all full of? Full up with. I mean, it's crazy. It's amazing. Is this tenant a bad tenant? I mean, to me, Charlie Adelson's top quote ever is, you're either stupid or you're lying. We've really got to revamp that merch to a version 2 That'll be nice. But I also want to do beard or badge because that's such a simple thing. And, you know, I think it'd be great. I think it'd be great for people to be walking around, whether they're living in Ohio, whether they're living in Wichita, whether they're living in Denver. You know, it doesn't matter. If you're walking around with a t-shirt that says beard or badge, and then there's the two little symbols to represent each, you are somebody. You mean something to society. People will look at you and they will say, wow, who's that person? Who's that person with that t-shirt? It's going to be great.
That person's really cute, though, I even go bored of, you know, trying to look good probably for them. But I'm going around and around and nothing.
I mean, that's honestly, that's why these things also are done with contracts. You gotta have a contract in front of your logo, and then you buy it, and then after the property's bought, the property's bought. You know, there is no like, oh, by the way, I know I agreed to pay you X, but I'm gonna come to the closing and I'll give you half. No, if you say you're gonna do something, you fucking do it. You know, if you say you're gonna pay rent, pay rent. If you say I'm gonna buy this building.
So is this buffering a lot, guys? Is this buffering a lot? Because I am trying to fucking upload the post-production, but I might have to cancel it. It's like a 6-hour video, so it's only at 45%, and it's been running since the last 3.5 hours. So I might have to cancel it, which is a shame. Is it buffering? Where's a moderator? Where's Amy or somebody or anybody? Nicole? Is it? What do these comments say? Is it just me or is the voice cutting out? I'm gonna have to cancel the upload. Fuck. Oh God. Oh, Chauncey Myers exited and came back in, and it's fine. Everybody do that. Everybody do that. Because if I can keep the upload going, that's great. That's great. That'll save us a lot of time. All right. It is buffering a lot. Amy, close the app, open it up, and let me know if it's still buffering. If it's still buffering, I'll have to stop the upload.
Building for $50,000 or whatever, or $1 million. Let's say you buy a building for $10 million. Okay, you're buying a building for $10 million. You don't show up at close and you go, hey, I decided I'm going to give you $1 million.
Yeah.
And that's it. Like, it's just, you know, you're getting a
I mean, you need to go home to find out if this work is a need, and then not find out more. Because like I said, I don't want anybody to take advantage of me, especially when you're working here. So.
Or you gotta look at the popular things. It's good that you're in real estate, but just be careful. Because I'm telling you, if you buy the wrong rental property, like the one that I had in Miramar, these people are such a fucking pain in the ass. They got nothing but excuses. They fuck you over every chance they get. By the way, did I tell you I had to kick everybody out of the Miramar property? Everybody but that old guy Leonard.
Oh, you going to say?
That Miramar property?
Yeah.
The one that I had to pay because of the headache?
Yeah.
Oh, I think they're all, one fucking lady didn't pay me for 9 months and filed with the court. She wants an extension to live there.
Yeah, but you can do that.
It's too bad, and they fuck.
I kicked all of them. One fucking lady didn't pay me for 9 months and then filed with the courts. She wants an extension to live there. Yeah. Tough.
Until they get fucked. She has to ride them off.
It all depends on who, you know, how there was this girl that came to me. I can't find her stuff.
So now I have it as a halfway house.
Oh.
So I have someone I know.
Well, what comment was that, Veronica? Veronica made a comment. I bet it was something But it was a high gang, rough night. The trial's getting to me. I dreamt Jackie defending my mom. And she'd speak to me and my autistic brother. Like Katie's son through an old voicemail like Dan left Wendi. Okay? You know, go and check yourself into a mental health facility, Veronica. Immediately. Take a pill. Make Dad take a pill.
Russian partner, they basically have just paid me a flat rate. It's like fucking 6 people in each apartment, the halfway house.
Oh, you have it as a halfway house now.
Basically, little Leonard plus the halfway house. These people were such a fucking, each one destroyed the place, not paying rent. I was getting 0 rent there except for the $400 in Leonard, up until a month ago.
Yeah. No, that was a mission. I was trying to collect too for the property and it was always like the runaround.
No, I know. That's why I went there once, and I'm like, it's not going to be, I don't want you wasting your time. You're better off doing this other stuff.
Yeah.
So, but I think, you know, honestly, you need to get your real estate license.
You know, I think that would be good. I'm actually pretty good at this. I'm just waiting. It's just taking time for me now. Like right now, I have all these exercises that I have to work on, and it's basically a lot of footwork. But yeah, hopefully in the long run, now I know it would. Maybe there's also how it's going.
No, I think getting your real estate license is smart.
Yeah, but the competition out there is
competition's fierce. I mean, there's a lot of, I mean, you're hot, which helps. You're also bilingual, which helps. But you gotta hustle. But it's also, you make the right connections, you know the right people.
Exactly. That's where you come in.
Bang. That's true.
I do. I have to make phone calls, especially people that I know that would need help. Somebody always needs a property, especially somebody, like I have one of these expires and I swear I'm looking at some of the stuff and it's like, this can even be a good thing for me to purchase something. Because these people are desperate.
Well, look around. And like I said, I mean, if you need someone to lend you money to help you out, I don't mind helping you out.
Oh no, I'm just kidding.
I mean, obviously there's a limit, but whatever can help you out. But I want to see you at some point. I just slammed today, but I can get you that good luck bonsai tree if you want.
Oh, okay. That'd be good luck for my office.
For your little bet.
Yeah, I do need some color in the office.
I'm at that